Hello everybody and welcome back to Kinkoi, Sylvie's route. Which is not off-putting. Don't listen to Ouro, he doesn't know what he's talking about.
Last time, we found out that Ria's gonna ship us and Sylvie no matter what we do or say. Talk about off-putting.
That didn't help me feel any better, so I headed outside. Yeah. Tomorrow was already looking like it was going to be obnoxious as hell. What should I do? And then...
Ella-san?
Ichimatsu dono, Kingu desu ne.
You're back in your armor. We haven't seen that in a while. At the school gate, I found Ella-san speaking with several people in black suits, two of which we actually do know.
The only two we know.
Yep, the only two who are not faceless mooks. If she was here, that meant... I headed inside.
I know this is sudden, but are the black suits free tomorrow?
The men in black. And also Exna-san.
Naze?
Some weirdo might turn up at the dorm tomorrow morning. She's a year or junior, but could you take her into custody if she shows up?
She's a member of the Rebel Alliance and a traitor.
Take
her away.
Mm-hmm.
I may have lost the battle initially, but I was sure as hell gonna win the war. Man.
Ara, Ouro.
What are you up to on a day off?
Playing piano.
お休みだからや。今日は久しぶりのオフなの。夕方には龍蔵寺の会長殿と会談ですが。
No, I'm having a day off.
半日オフでも久しぶりなの。
Oof.
せっかくだからこの子をたっぷり手入れしたくてね。
Is the little one the piano or Kuro?
I hope.
Oh, okay. She softly patted her favorite piano. Sylvia had likely tuned it, as the hammer from before was in her other hand.
It was Sylvie with the hammer in the...
Concert
what
hall?
is this place? Concert hall. So this is piano tuning.
そういえば、市松殿の前では初めてでしたね。見ていく？ん？
I mean, I think that's only in the 18 plus patch, but yeah. Can I? Okay, then.
Then she just slams the lid of the piano down like a Tom and Jerry bit. I didn't have anything else to do, and I was curious. May as well have her show me.
それじゃ、始めまーす。
Ow.
Whoa!
She took off the front of the lid and fiddled with its internals. That is an interesting way to phrase it. What is this, operation? Let me see your insides.
This is pretty exciting.
That scared me. I thought she had split the piano in two for a second there.
ここのピンね。ここをこうして固定するの。
She fastened those screw-like pieces lined along the inside of the piano with the aforementioned hammer.
キュロちゃん。グエ。
Oh, there's Kuro.
Yay!
Kuro assisted Sylvie and adjusted the strings alongside her. Wow, is that a factory default thing, or is that something that they programmed it to do?
Look, I'm pretty sure much like heat vision, it's something they programmed.
You don't know that wasn't default.
Okay, that's fair.
あとはこうやって音を聞きながら好みの音階にしていけば OK。
Huh?
最近ちょっと高すぎたから緩めようかしら。冬だし、あったかい音がいいわよね。
Can you make it drop D like a System of a Down song?
グエ。
Is that a yes or a no?
I don't know.
Warm tones?
我々には調整どころか わかりもしない世界ですね。
This subject reminded me of the difference in sound quality between CDs and records, or how audio could change depending on the voltage of the speaker.
There really are a ton of strings. How many are there?
今日やるのは200ね。
Whoa.
That's a lot.
Was that in character, or did you just happen to get choked up at that?
A little bit of both.
More than I expected.
定期的にやってあげないと弦が拗ねちゃうの。ちょっと待っててね。
Sylvie adjusted the tension in the pins as needed in order to verify the integrity of each string. She clearly knew what she was doing, and it was quite entertaining to watch. But
200 strings is too many.
I never thought it would take so much time. I stood by and waited for some time, even though it seemed like she was nowhere near finished.
申し訳ない。シルビー様はこういうところ、おっとりしてらっしゃるので。
First you tune the string, and then you wash
And
your
you
hands.
wash your hands. It's been quite a while since her princessy sides reared its head.
That is also in the 18 patch.
何か予定がありましたでしょうか？
Downloading the 18 patch.
Nah, none really.
I forced a smile. If this were, hypothetically, one of Sylvie's concerts, then I would have thoroughly enjoyed listening to her music and could easily spare the time. But tuning... this was a job for a true enthusiast. Since sound was important, it also meant I had to keep quiet. Oh, now you tell me. Definitely boring to watch for an extended period. However, Ellison shook her head.
予定がないようでしたら、お付き合いくださいませんでしょうか？シルビー様がご納得いくまで。
Okay, but I didn't bring my Switch.
Only in the 18 patch. Sure, I guess I can.
This was unusual. Ellison normally prioritized common sense over Sylvie's wishes. Okay.
シルビー様が調律しているところを人に見せるのはかなり珍しいことなのです。
We're special.
Huh? Oh, is it?
Now that she mentioned it, Ellison and those black-suited guards were standing outside earlier. If Sylvie was kept at a distance, then that would naturally go for watching her tune a piano too.
調律できたら、市松殿に最初に聞いてほしいのでしょう。お願いできますか？
Alright.
Well, yeah, of course.
よかった。こちらへ。
I'm assuming when she's done, she's gonna play her theme, which is one of my favorite, may be my favorite musical piece in this game, actually.
Okay. You're probably right.
Like, I really like it. I think it's really good.
Mm-hmm. She led me into a corner of the concert hall. It shouldn't bother Sylvie if we chatted from this distance.
それより、さっき言っていた不審者がどうのというのは。
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, that was obviously a joke.
She does not get jokes.
でしょうけど、何かあったのですか？浮かない顔でした。
Ellison looked straight ahead and peered at my face. Although she lacked worldly sense in a different way from Sylvie. I guess I should say this much was expected, but she did seem exceptionally trustworthy. You might say she was like a big sister. She had this ambiance that made you want to rely on her.
Chieka said she was gonna stop by tomorrow.
Chieka? I hadn't told Ellison about her, but she should be the one person who knew after doing an investigation into my personal life.
Yeah.
When she investigated the sort of life I led up until summer of this year,
そうですか。島殿は？島棟梁殿でしたか。
We're not on speaking terms right now. Thanks for being considerate of everything with my old school.
市松殿のプライベートです。こちらが荒らすのは最小限にする所存です。
That was reassuring. The thing that I liked most here at Noble Academy was that nobody here knew anything about my old life. It wouldn't interest them in the slightest because I was a commoner, and that was comforting in its own way. The one and only person who had investigated me, Ella-san, was also being considerate. I was truly grateful. It was a time in my life I didn't want to remember.
終わったわ。
Good work.
何の話をしていたの？
Nothing. Forget that. If you're finished tuning, aren't you gonna put it to use? Would you let me listen?
え？
Sylvie turned on... Oh, I thought for a second it was like, Sylvie turned on the piano. It's an electric piano.
Boogie woogie woogie?
I mean, they are a thing.
Yeah.
Sylvie turned to the piano. Ah, you nailed it.
I mean, what else was she gonna play? Let's be honest.
Rachmaninoff. A concert.
Tchaikovsky.
A concert for Ella-san and me. No, that was wrong. A concert just for me. The only invited guest began. At this academy, Ichimatsu Ouro was a semi-vulgar commoner with poor grades. The nobles often looked down on him, but this mysterious man had caught the eye of Princess Sylvia. It was a great position to find myself in. Unremarkable, yet special. Ideal, if you asked me. I didn't want to go back to the old days anymore. To those times where I was so uncool. Now that she had finished tuning, I had her play a few pieces for me before taking a break. To be honest, I couldn't tell the difference between the tones. Regardless, Sylvie's performance was beautiful. She had some wiggle room in her schedule before she had to get back to work, so we killed time together afterwards. In the classroom, on a day off, because why not?
Look, there's only so many backgrounds that aren't like the lake, the area where the piano is, our room, and like a handful of other locations.
Yeah, that's true. Ella-san had cleared out, so we held a tea party for two in the classroom. Okay.
Alright, makes sense to me.
I must shut up now. Or so I'd like to say, but it was just with plastic bottles. Hey, you know?
ペットボトルの紅茶もなかなか美味しいわね。
Well, it's tea.
You think? I think it's kind of iffy and overly sweet, personally.
確かにミルクティーはちょっと甘いかも。
Lemon tea is too overpowering, and when you drink it black, subtly sweet?
そういえばオーラって紅茶にはお砂糖入れないわよね。
No, it matches my bitter personality.
That's because I only consider black tea tea. Putting sugar in it just doesn't click with me for some reason.
そうそう、日本人ってお茶にお砂糖入れないのよね。グリーンティーも苦いまま飲むし。
Ouro is like me with coffee.
Oh, same. I love black coffee.
Yep, that's the only way to drink it. Otherwise, you're just killing the taste of coffee.
Yep. The only downside is terrible for your teeth, but whatever.
I mean, it's terrible for your teeth whether or not you add anything to it or not.
Touché, salesman.
On that point, I'd actually love to tell foreigners something. Don't put sugar in green tea. It's gross.
Congratulations, you just did.
でも美味しいわよ。
I put sugar in everything.
In the worst case, it's fine in matcha. Matcha is too bitter, so adding some sweetness suits it. But green tea is a no-go.
Okay, that I agree with. Matcha is very bitter.
Yeah, definitely.
美味しいのに。
We would always have lovely conversations like these whenever we were alone. Everything came naturally with her. I guess I also felt that way around Ria and Reina, but it was still baffling to me at times that I had the honor of speaking with the great Sylvia Le Cruzcrown. This was a true luxury.
午前中はずっとみなに？
She was giving me etiquette lessons. What do you think? Do I seem more noble than usual today?
いつもと変わらないけど。
Womp womp.
Much like my actual classes, I'm not that good at them.
What a letdown.
でも、そうなの。
Sylvie glanced away. After acting a bit apologetic,
ねえ、オーロ、みなのこと、こういうのもなんだけど、いいのかしら。
in what context?
オーロの邪魔というか、迷惑になっていない？
Nah.
ミナは自分の、ひいては王室のことには完璧を求めるから、オーロにちょっかい出すのもそのためだと思うの。
She's the meddling kid.
私がオーロと仲良しだから、オーロにもいろいろと求めてしまうのね。
Yeah.
Come to think of it, these etiquette lessons all started because I wanted to be Sylvie's friend.
でも、オーロは普通の日本の学生だわ。王室のことなんて知らなくても、それが普通でしょ？迷惑になっていないかしら。
She sounded apologetic. While I wouldn't call Mina-chan a bother, I had second-guessed myself and wondered how I'd gotten into such a troublesome situation. Still,
It's not a big deal, and everything's fine with Mina-chan.
そうなの？
really, really.
Mina-chan can be a little fussy at times, but her flawless etiquette more than makes up for it, and she knows when she's pushed too far.
Yeah, as soon as the whip scars start showing up, she backs off.
Her being a perfectionist also means my room's always clean, so she's been a huge help.
Except for those boxes, those will never go away.
No, we had to have given her specific instructions, right? Like, never touch them.
That's true, you may be right.
Do not touch, do not open.
Do not open, it's like the Ark of the Covenant. If you open it up, your face will melt or head will explode.
I have such an adorable maid looking after me. As a man, I've got nothing to complain about.
そうなんだ。よかった。
I wish you'd spare me the whip, though.
But then she'd spoil the child.
無知は仕方ないわ。
I did think royalty's perspective on these sort of situations was a little skewed, though.
ミナはちょっと厳しいけれど、先生としてはとても優秀よね。
Does she?
私も昔、王族についての多くのことをミナから教わったのよ。
Huh.
Even though she's younger?
Well, Sylvie always had been easygoing since way back, so Mina-chan probably took her duties much more seriously at an earlier age.
ミナのおかげだわ。シルビア・ル・クルスクラウン・ソルティレージュ・シッサーができたのは。
So it's her fault that your name's so hard to pronounce.
She just kept adding new names. I don't get
す
it.
ごく感謝してる。時々わからなくなるけれど、感謝はしてるわ。
Huh?
なんでもない。
Don't nandemonai me.
Her quiet mumble barely reached my ears.
でも、さあ、よかった。ミナとオーロが仲良くしてくれて。ミナはね、こう言ってはなんだけど、私の兄弟姉妹の中で一番の仲良しなの。
All 237 of them.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how many do you have again? Wow, you have around 10 brothers and sisters, right? Oh, it's actually not that many.
No.
シスア家だけで16人。
Okay, never mind. It's starting to get many.
Yeah, I think the most of any friend that I've ever had was I had a friend who was the youngest of 17. I think that's the most I've had.
Yee. That was a lot. That put the 9th Princess Sylvie just about in the middle.
こんなにいるとやっぱり偏りが出てしまうの。この子とこの子は仲良くとか、誰とも仲良くするからみんなの関係が薄いとか。私はちょっと事情があって、小さい頃はお客様扱いを受けることが多くて。
Middle child begging for attention.
そんな私とずっと仲良くしてくれたのがミナだったのよ。
Treated like a guest. I was curious, but she didn't seem at all interested in elaborating given that ambiguous for reasons bit.
だからこんな言い方はなんだけど、国で一番の仲良しがミナなのね。
Wait, but what about Ella-san?
Yeah, actually, that's a good question.
それで日本で一番仲良しなのがオーロでしょ。そんな二人がって思うと嬉しいわ。
I guess Ella-san's like her Schrodinger friend. She just exists in this in-between state.
I could see that because of the role she has in everything. I see.
Her closest friend in Japan? She said it in passing, but it made my heart race.
ねえミナって可愛いと思わない？
I mean, she's not a route in this game. Not until the, fan disc.
Yeah.
自慢の妹なのよ。あのね、バレエがすごく得意なの。もう全く軸がぶれずにくるくるって。
Man, I can't even get it through a recording session without going off axis. Sylvie's sisterly side must have emerged, and she started to brag about her little sister.
Yeah, I do agree she's cute.
でしょ？自慢の妹よ。
Aw.
I'd love to have a girl like her as a little sister, too.
Convenient. Didn't we already do this?
Did we?
In the common route, I believe this did come up.
Oh, I forgot about that. All right. I'd love to have her call me Oni-chan.
兄になったとしても、呼ぶとしたらお兄様くらいじゃないかしら。
Probably.
Yeah, actually, she would 100%.
Yeah.
That'd be great too. Oni-chan would still be better though. But Oni-sama kind of growing on me.
I was about to say, considering that we started off with the choice of call us master.
Look, that was... I'm still not sure that was Ouro's choice. It was just my choice.
It was hilarious. Incidentally, when I was going back, I did see what it was like for Darling. And it's a lot more mild, as you would expect.
I mean, yeah, I'm assuming so.
I forget what the other one was.
Well, yeah, what was the third one?
Actually, wasn't it Brother?
It might have been.
Yeah.
そういう憧れがあるの？
Only in several of my games.
Ever since I was little, yeah, I always thought, I want a cute little sister that calls me Oni-chan. Actually, I wouldn't mind having a little brother. I just want someone to call me that.
Kyoro, from now on, you're going to call him Oni-chan.
What?
あらあら、なんだかオーロの好みが垣間見えたわ。
Well, one of
Don't
the
judge
things.
me. Wait, what? Oops, that's one of my many secrets. I don't recommend prying any further.
はーい。
Sylvie giggled. It was fun talking about ourselves like this, and we had a wonderfully lively mood going. We really did have good chemistry. And this isn't even the chemistry classroom. I'd had a vague inkling of it for a long time, but was convinced of it now.
それでね、この前オーロがお料理しているのを見て、私もしたくなってきたの。
Uh-oh.
The conversation continued.
今度パイでも焼こうと思うのだけど、何か食べたいパイってある？
Oh, well, if she's baking, then it'll be fine.
Yeah, alright. A pie, huh?
自慢じゃないけど、パイは得意料理なのよ。
Any pie? Alright. Sylvie proudly held her chest high. Alright. Mina-chan and Reina had mentioned Sylvie's sweets before, but I'd yet to try them myself.
まずは大別して、どっちで食べたい？ご飯で食べるならミートやミックスにするし、おやつで食べるなら甘いのにするけど。
I'd like it as a meal if it's gonna replace the main course.
Chicken pot pie!
ならミート。じゃあ、ちょっと芸がないわね。
Just don't go Mrs. Lovett on us with this one, please.
What about with potatoes?
もっと芸がないわ。
You take that back.
Potatoes are amazing, come on.
あ、うなぎ！日本人はうなぎのパイが好きなのよね。あれに挑戦してみようかしら。
You know what? I would try that. I really like eel.
I prefer escalators.
Eels.
That's a little different since it doesn't actually use eel, but a fine powder.
Oh.
そうなの？よくわからないわね。じゃあ、
Sylvie looked stumped. She seemed to be running out of options now that we'd narrowed it down to a meat pie. I'd honestly be fine with something sweet like chocolate or apple pie. Ah.
Apple pie.
Oh, that was a realization. Ah.
I think it's because didn't Ria mention that last time?
Yeah, because she wanted the apple pie from Aomori.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
What?
What? What?
I'd love an apple pie. One that uses apples from Aomori if possible.
青森が好きね、オーロ。
Nah, I just love apples.
Sure, whatever. It has a strong French influence there, so...
Oh.
Could you make me an apple pie?
もちろんよ。期待してちょうだい。
Sylvie smiled sweetly. I bet Ria would be over the moon if I saved her a piece. With that, I had selfishly requested a princess's home cooking. I had quite the luxurious life, huh? Should I tell her about tomorrow and Chieka coming to the dorm?
Oh, I know. Hey, Sylvie, do you remember Chieka?
Sylvie put a finger to her chin.
キャンプで？
Yeah, when we were little.
She should have also taken part. Sylvie seemed lost in thought.
It's fine if you can't remember. She got in touch with me recently, and I was just thinking about her. The thing is, Chieka... Did you remember?
思い出したわ、ちえかちゃん。
Okay, so we have been saying it, Chieka. We've been saying it correctly, because this is the first time somebody else has pronounced it.
Yes.
Whew, okay.
思い出せないことを思い出した。
Damn it, Sylvie.
Well.
Huh?
昔、イチが何度か話していた女の子よね。一つ学年が下で、口うるさいからどうこうって。
Alright, well,
Yeah,
you remember the
not that
important
Kiba.
parts.
同じく仲良しの島くん、高藤くんたちも含めて、イチのグループでよく遊んでいると聞いたわ。
Yeah.
でも私、結局その子には会えずにみんなとお別れしちゃった。
You didn't miss anything.
You didn't?
Or maybe you did. I don't know.
自由時間の時も、イチはよく会いに来てくれたけど、他の子たちは用事があるとかで。どうかした？
Oh, nothing.
She was right. I remembered it now too. Chieka often hung out with the group of kids I got along with, like Torio and Takato. But I didn't want to let Torio or Takato get too close to Sylvie and tried my best to make sure they never met. Takato aside, Torio was an attractive guy, after all. Some petty handiwork if I did say so myself.
結局会えなかったのが心残りなのよね。
Well, good news.
連絡が来たなら会うの？私も同席できないかしら。
Well, I'm gonna meet up with her at 11 o'clock tomorrow morning.
11時。ちょうど仕事があるわ。
I see. Well, she's free all the time, so I'm sure there'll be other chances.
そうね。
It shouldn't be a problem for them to meet now, but I was afraid something strange would occur following their encounter.
私は会ったことないけれど、オーロは今も仲良しなの？チエカちゃんやシマくん、高藤くんと。
Not exactly.
Like I said, I'm going to see Chieka tomorrow. Takato and I talk on occasion, mostly about poor hobbies.
Ah, yes, good old poor hobbies.
シマくんは？
I didn't see him anymore.
金色ラブリッチ！
Loveriche!
お客さんが来るの？へえ、先輩が人を呼ぶって初めてですね。
Well, and I didn't this time either, so the streak stands.
Actually, you're right, we didn't.
男？女？
Girl, she's a year younger, same age as Akane-chan.
仲良くなりたいな。
Pretty sure Akane gets along with everybody.
She's only coming over for today.
オーロが女の子を招く。これは美少女率が高そうですな。
What makes you say that? She probably doesn't even have an actual CG.
I disagree. I have the sneaking suspicion she might.
わかります。先輩が呼ぶ女性となると、多分お綺麗な方だろうなって。
Do you really see me that way?
オーロがこれまでこの寮に呼んだこと言えば、シルビー、エルチン、あと、カミニャンに至っては住まわせることになったよね。
Okay, she's got a point.
Alright.
そして今話してるのが、あたしとアカネチン。もう美少女しかいないじゃん。
Getting a little self-serving, but fair.
I mean, yeah. Now I get it.
そんな、私は、
Oh, you're fine. Everybody loves Akane.
Everyone loves side route.
照れるな、照れるな。アカネチンかわいいぞ。
There you go.
で、その子は？
I don't think she looks awful, but I don't know if I'd call her beautiful.
写真とか。
I think so.
I showed her my phone. I'd often take pictures of people I hung out with and then never delete them. There were pictures of people I used to hang out with too.
Found one. Here, this one.
I showed her a picture from my birthday last year. Chieka and I were beside each other with a slice of cake in hand.
おー、かわわ85点くらいかわいい。
Totes.
That good? We been together since we were little, so it's hard for me to tell.
おやおや、贅沢もん。幼なじみなんだ。
I guess you could say that. We had a group of friends we'd hang out with.
おうほう。あれ？でも、この子オンリーの写真はないのね。
Hey, no snooping!
I snatched back my phone. These were just photos from around my birthday, so there probably wouldn't be anything significant to see anyway, but still.
オーロ意外と自撮り多いね。
Hey, I've got a very high opinion of myself, thank you very much.
Just on my birthday, it was a special occasion, and it's like keeping a record for me.
As for other days, my phone was filled with other ordinary pictures of my friends. Not that I even wanted to look at those anymore.
Wait, the pictures or the friends?
Yes.
あと気になったんだけど、オーロって去年坊主だったん？
Look, I was going through a phase. Or lost a bet. She figured that out from my birthday photos? My head definitely was shaved in those.
へえ、坊主の人か。ハゲてたの？
No, I just lost a hair versus hair match. Or maybe hair versus mask. I'm not. Going bald and shaving your head are two completely different things.
いいじゃん、ハゲたんなんて気にしなくても。
It's not.
It's not falling out. It's really thick now that it's had a chance to grow out.
Feel it! Touch it!
日本の増毛技術ってすごいらしいね。昔お昼の司会で有名だったグラさんの人、80年代はくっそ薄かったのを増やしたらしいよ。
Feels like a waste of an augmentation, but whatever.
I'm not augmenting anything. Look at these roots. Pure, unadulterated hair roots.
冗談だって。怒ると本気で危なく思われるよ。
Hey, you keep pushing the buttons. Damn it! She was teasing me.
でもそうだ。オーロって転校してきたばっかりの頃も今よりだいぶ短かったっけ？
Look, I don't know any haircutting places around here, and I'm lazy.
Yeah, more or less.
いつまで坊主だったん？
Summer.
In summer.
What are you doing?
Are you warming up for something? Twirl!
かわいい。私、かわいい。
Her charisma went up 1 point.
Oh, she gained self-confidence. It's so cute.
あかね、さっきから鏡の前で何やってんだ？普段お子ちゃますぎて出てこれなかった女の本能が急激に湧いてきたみたいです。すいません。はい。よく見るとこの部屋、いつもよりちょっとだけ綺麗になってる気が。
No thanks to me.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
that's because I cleaned.
never mind. Thanks to me.
へえ、
What is it?
Did you find the tentacle game we set on top of that box?
いえいえ。ねえねえ、ちえかちゃんだっけ？そのお客さん。ぶっちゃけどうなん？
Huh?
幼なじみっつっても、この年になって誕生日にツーショットで写真撮る異性ってそうはいないよね。
Wait a minute, you added that middle part.
どうなん？
Why are you asking me that?
いやー、私の感覚ではさ、オーロはもうシルビー一択、シルビー一筋だと思ってたのよ。
Well, we are on her route.
でも意外な伏兵が過去から登場。くぅ、燃える展開だ。
Shut
ど
the
う
fuck up,
な
Reina.
のよ。
Soap opera.
I do like every Reina in, I think, every game ever. That's something when I think about it.
I'm trying to think of Reina as one of those names that's associated with a specific archetype.
It kind of is, because, like, while they are different in a bit, like, there's definitely some similarity between Reina here and Reina in, like, making lovers, and then, what's the other one?
Oh.
But yeah, it kind of is, you're right.
Huh. Reina was laughing while rolling around on the bed. She must have had the wrong idea. Wouldn't you think? Chieka and I weren't even remotely like that.
Konnichiwa!
Huh?
お、こちらが市松くんのお部屋ね。ああ、市松くん、お客さんだよ。
Yes, I know. Reina's been here this whole time.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, well, damn, she actually does. Chieka? Huh? I thought we were gonna meet at 11.
It wasn't even 10 yet.
そう言っとけば、オールくんのことだから、今くらいの時間に部屋の掃除始めるでしょ。
Well, joke's
平
on
気
you.
しようと思って。
Okay, she wasn't finished with her line. Joke's on me.
でも、普通に綺麗だね。
Oh, she's got red eyes like Rhea.
I told you I clean regularly.
But I want you to look in this one box in particular. Guess it was supposed to be a trap. Damn her.
ふんふん。不意打ち仕掛けたのに、衛生度はなかなかの。
It's a trap. Chieka took a look around the room.
はい。
Oh, yep, she found Reina.
Her eyes landed on the trendy girl sprawled out on my bed.
あ、どうも、レイナです。オーロとはクラスメイトで。はい。チエカです。じゃあ、私は邪魔にならないようにおいとましますわ。オーロ、また後で。
Sure.
Alright, well, this is probably a good stopping point for this episode.
Yeah, we've been introduced to a new character. We're gonna spend some time with her.
She actually has a character model.
She does, which really surprises me.
I was kind of wondering about that because I think I had actually seen screenshots of her before, and I was thinking, who is that? And because of the red eyes, I was thinking, what, is that like another Rhea persona or something?
Oh, it would be awesome.
Because I was just like, wait a minute. So, okay.
Rhea's just like Mick Foley. She's got like 3 different personas.
That'd be hilarious.
I'd love it.
I don't think that is the case, though.
And then she like goes to an event and has to be all 3 of them.
At the same time, and she's just changing wigs and whatnot and going through all of this. Ah!
Oh, I'd love that.
Oh, man. No, don't think that's the case, though.
Oh.
Alright, well, we will see if we can find out some more about Chieka and Ouro's relationship in the next episode. For now, we are the Bridge Boys, signing off.